we're here at arguably the biggest five-star in the world, probably the biggest event outside of an Olympic Games, really, in many ways. Can you give an idea to the layperson just how much work and effort it takes to get you and the horse, obviously, up to this sort of level?
Yeah, I mean, it is just madness, like what we go through, and the preparation starts sort of around Christmas time, really. Well, it doesn't. I mean, it starts around Christmas time for a horse that's already qualified, and this is what you want to aim for the the more in detail preparation, the last few months, the fine tuning. But actually, when you've got a horse, you're constantly chasing qualifications for years, actually. So it takes a lot of time to get a horse to that level. Probably the youngest sort of horse that would go around a 5-star would probably be a 10-year-old. And if you think of producing them from a 5-year-old, you've got at least 5 years. But then for a lot of horses, they don't reach their prime until they're 12, 13, 14. And so, yeah, it is a very long time, and so much goes in behind the scenes, and the detail is just, like you say, unless you're actually doing it, it's really hard to kind of describe. But, the grooms are absolutely amazing. And my groom actually only started with me at the beginning of 2022, and she came to her first badminton off for 5 months, 4 months actually, and she hadn't ever been an event groom, and she learnt a lot in that period of time. But it's amazing because this year she's on it, and she knows that down to being so careful about feeding, and back at home not being very careful with not mixing medications, and making sure that horse is it's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's always looking well, and all of that kind of stuff. And then obviously for us riders, our fitness and our mental preparation, that takes years to hone in and get to a point where you're happy with it. So, and I think a lot of us, probably all of us, are all still working on that. So massive amount of preparation, and there's so many people behind the scenes, our vets, farriers, physios, staff, as I say, our family, our friends, that we're probably, us riders at this level, are quite awful people to be around the last few weeks before a 5-star, because we're so thinking about everything that we need to get done, and we're focused and a bit nervous, and just want to get here is the first step. So to actually get here is and hopefully get on the trot up later on is really, really amazing.
Of course, it's such a sport of incredible highs and some savage lows as well.
Yeah.
You've got to be almost prepared for that, haven't you, really? It's not a straightforward sport sometimes, is it?
No, exactly. And I think that's something that I've definitely learned stepping up to, this 5-star level, is that nothing's guaranteed, and you can have the best prep in the world, but, the best riders in the world will have an off day, or the horse will make a mistake. And, statistically at 5-star level, it's about a 51% clear cross-country rate, which is, not at the detriment of the design of the courses or anything like that, but it's just because it is so tough, and, the horses are animals and we're humans, and it's very difficult to get it all right on the day and for it to all go your way. So you do have to learn to be realistic and to pick yourself up when things haven't gone quite so well, and to reroute and make another plan.